So chances are you clicked on this video because you're not consistent. Crazy how I knew that, right? But I'm hoping by the end of this video, I'm going to be able to take you from the point where you are right now to a point where you can be extremely consistent with anything you want and kind of give you that aha moment that's required to do so. And I'm going to be doing that by telling you the exact thing that's gotten me from a point where, quite frankly, I could not really do much that I set my mind to, and to a point to no matter what it is I want to achieve, I will make sure that it happens. Now, before we dive into this, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Carson. I started this channel basically as a way to talk about the things I'm learning, the mistakes I'm making, as a way to hopefully make sure you don't make those same mistakes and become the best version of yourself just a little bit faster. Sorry, my camera is drifting for some reason. I don't know what's happening. So, consistency, this very, very tricky thing. And look, this video, I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet for you because I know you probably got a lot going on. So I'm going to make this easy. Now, I've had a lot of people DMing me recently, and I think one of the first things that a lot of people kind of understand that they want to start being consistent about is working out and achieving their dream body, eating better. Basically something external, something about going to the gym or building a better body. And the first thing I always ask people is, what is your why? Now, I'm sure almost every single one of you watching this video has heard about a why. It's a very common topic, but we're going to be diving in a lot deeper than that today. So your why is essentially the reason that you want to start going to the gym. So a lot of people, when I say that, they will say something like, oh, well, I just want to build a better body. I want to become healthier, whatever it might be. Now, here's the thing that I always tell people. I say to them, look, if I came to you tomorrow and I said, look, Tyler, if you work out every single day for the next 3 months, then I will give you $1 million. I wish I had $1 million to give, but hypothetically, I'll give you $1 million. I would say 99% of people are going to do that. They're going to work out consistently. And the reason for that is because the struggle that they have to endure is outweighed by the reward that they are going to get from that thing. Let me say that again. The struggle that they have to go through to work out every single day for 3 months is outweighed by the award that they get from it, aka in this case, $1 million. Now, the hard thing when it comes to actually working out, and unfortunately we don't have people out there that will just give us $1 million, is that the struggle of working out every day is greatly outweighing the reward that we'll get, which is maybe potential changes in our bodies, but it's not guaranteed. So not only do we have to go out and do this very tedious, this very hard, energy expending activity, but we have to do it not even knowing that we're going to get some results. Of course, 99% of the time you're going to see something, but you know what I mean. It's very unknown. So what we have to do is we have to make it so that the reward that you're going to get from it is greatly outweighed by the struggle. So how can we do this? This goes right back into our why. Uncovering what that why is in our lives. Now, when we think of the why, we don't want it to be something surface level, like, well, I want to build a good body. Because on those hard days when we're struggling a lot, that's not going to be enough to get us into the gym. We can say, oh, well, I'll start tomorrow. We have to make it something very deep. So oftentimes, when I talk to people about this, I like to give my own example. And that was the reason I started working out. I started working out, and my why was because I didn't like being skinny anymore. And being skinny led to lack of confidence. So I wanted to start working out so that I could gain confidence. That confidence would help me carry myself better. It helped me get a better potential partner. That confidence would carry over into work for me, into filming. It would help me make more money, and that money would in turn give me freedom. That freedom is my version of success. Freedom is what I'm chasing every day. So now when I look at working out, it's, oh wow, I'm not just working out to build a better body. Sure, that's a byproduct of it, but I'm working out so that I can achieve freedom. And that really like kind of gets you amped up a little bit more, right? It's like, oh, okay, you know what? Maybe I should work out today. So on those days when it's hard, when I don't feel like going, I think about this why. And if I decide, okay, I'm not going to go to the gym today, I have to understand within myself, me not going to the gym today is basically accepting that I don't want this freedom that I'm chasing. Accepting that I'm not going to achieve my goals because I'm not doing the work that's required. Because I'm tying this very desired outcome I have to something that I can control today. We really have these connections everywhere with every different thing in life. For example, you want to make your bed every morning? Well, it's just the act of making your bed, right? Wrong. That making your bed gets you organized. That organization carries with you through every different area of your life, whether that's work, whether that's the gym, whether that's your routine, your mental capacity, which in turn is going to make you higher productivity in all areas and probably make more money, get more freedom from that, whatever your version of success is. So, I think you basically get the point here. But here is what I want you to do. Because if you're watching at this point in the video, I can almost guarantee that you struggle with consistency. Almost guarantee it. So you watching this, I don't want you to just leave and be like, oh yeah, that was a cool video, I learned something, on to the next thing. No, you need to take action. Here are the 3 or 4, I don't know what it's going to be yet, but things that I want you to do. I don't really plan these, I just kind of talk. So first things first, figure out your desired outcome, aka what I like to call your version of success. What is your version of success? When you look at your life in 50 years, what is the thing you're going to look back and be like, I am so glad I achieved that? For me, I figured out it was having freedom, being able to do what I want when I want. For some people, it is making a lot of money. So whatever that is for you, try to uncover what that is. Number 2, try to tie the thing that you're trying to stay consistent in to that desired outcome that you have. I guarantee you, no matter what it is, there's a pathway. I guarantee it. Look, maybe I want to get more consistent at vacuuming. I could say, okay, well, I want to vacuum so that my house can be cleaner. That cleaner house gonna get me in a better mental state. You kind of see how everything can tie back into that why. That version of success, that why, is your center point, and everything goes into that. So try to figure out a way to tie that into it. Now, next time it comes to go to the gym or do that thing that you're trying to stay consistent on, step number 3, remind yourself of that why and understand that the step you take today is going to get you closer to that version of yourself. It doesn't matter if you see results in your body because that's not technically why you're working out for. That's a byproduct of it. You're going so that you can gain confidence in yourself by doing things, the hard things that you tell yourself you're going to do, and your desired outcome will be achieved because of that. We have to try and focus on what's in our control. Going to the gym every day is in our control, and so we can build confidence off of that. The body we get as a byproduct of working out every day, I mean, sure, we can control it, but some people it might be slower progress. Other stuff might feed into it that delays our progress. Maybe you have a lot of cardio and you're not getting enough calories and so many moving parts. So instead of focusing on the outcome, if you're trying to start a business, don't focus on, oh, I want to make this much money in a month. No, say I want to do this much outreach to get new clients in, because that's something that's in your control. We're trying to do that with everything. That way you can build confidence in yourself not by the outcome, but instead by the action that is in your control that you are taking. So I want you to do that little exercise. It's very, very beneficial. But for those of you who are watching this and they're like, you know, I want to get consistent and I need a little bit of help with this, so on and so forth. I have a quiz down in the description of this video. A lot of you have probably taken it. I'm kind of always improving it. So if you've taken it, try taking it again. At the end of it, it's going to give you the thing that is keeping you stuck. It's super quick. I think it takes like a minute, maybe 2 minutes for some people. But once you have that, it's going to prompt you to join Elevate for those of you who don't know, I opened up Elevate completely for free. So go through that quiz, join Elevate. We have a free version, fully transparent. We have a paid version as well, so just whatever fits you. But join up in there. We do challenges. There's other people who are working towards the same goals as you. So give that a try. That's a great next step for a lot of you who are ready to take your life more seriously, which if you watch this entire video, which I don't know how long it is, maybe 10 minutes of me just sitting here yapping, chances are you probably do want to become a little better. So check it out, link down below, and I'll look forward to seeing you inside. That said, ladies and gentlemen, consistency can be achieved, and I know you can do it without a doubt. So follow this and hopefully it gets you in a good first step. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.